person says, I can see the future of myself and people that I love. Can you please speak about that? Why do I see it? And will it happen, or is it just a possibility?
Hmm. Well, my experience is that the future has not yet been manifest in our personal realities, so
Mm,
it is still a possibility. When we look into the future, like when someone works with me and they want to know, can I look into their future? I see probabilities. Now, there's always one that stands out because that's the most popular, the most energized probability, and that's what they're creating towards right now. So if I
mm,
look at futures, it's potential futures because it hasn't happened. It can't be considered a definite future because it hasn't happened. But if someone is living their life a certain way, then maybe it's a 99.99% chance that that reality will happen because they're creating in that pathway.
okay.
When we look to the future, we have to understand how we're perceiving it. Sometimes people think they're seeing the future, but they're seeing their own imagination. They're seeing what they want to see and not actually the probability of what may happen. Other times, people can suspend their own mind, their own beliefs, and they can actually see a probable future. So, the way to know if we're actually seeing the future or not is to be aware of how I'm feeling psychologically in myself. If I have a desire, I'm going to feel a stirring of energy in my body. That shows me that I'm projecting into my imagination what I want to see. If I have a fear and I don't want to see something, I'll also feel that fear energy in my body. And then when I try to look into the future, that fear will influence me and I may not see what's there. I may see what I want to see. I may avoid looking at what makes me afraid. So if we have activity in our psyche, maybe we want something to happen, we don't want something to happen, maybe we have a judgment about it. Maybe we think it's wrong for this to happen because then I'll be punished by God, or my family won't love me, or my religion says that's bad. Anytime there's psychological activity, we're bringing that into our mind's perception. So for me, the way we see the future is to really have no opinion about it, have no desire, have no opinion, have no beliefs. You ask, you look, that's what I say.
Mm,
And people might say, well, do you want that? And I say, well, that's just what I saw. If I wanted something, then I couldn't see it so clearly. Then my own mind would be influencing it.
exactly, yeah.
I
That's
have to
what
be
happens.
really, really neutral. And the only way we can tell is by also observing our psyche. Yeah.
Mm,
A lot of people are predicting the future, but often you hear messages that don't come true because the person was in fear or was in hope. They were in some emotional experience, and what they were projecting was what they wanted to see or what they were afraid of and they thought was going to happen. So they imagined that reality. Yeah, future predictions are really popular and they're difficult to be effective at because we have such a busy mind. Our mind and our emotions are always projecting our beliefs. We really have to learn how to silence that mind and then look without having an opinion, without having a desire. It doesn't matter what I see. I'm just looking, that's what it is, and I'll tell you what I saw.
yeah.
And we just keep going like that. We live free from any judgment or opinion or hope or want or fear when we're looking at that future reality.
Without expectations, really.
Yeah, no expectation. We can't
Mm,
color it at all. We just look and we let ourselves be shown. Our higher self, the Akashic records, other beings, whatever's communicating to us based
mhm.
upon what we're connecting to, we just allow that to give us its message. And it is what it
Okay.
is.
And it is what it is.
Yeah.
Exactly.